Welcome inside Greeley Ice House here in Greeley, Colorado. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, and I'm Chet Yoder. As tonight, the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad will see the Colorado Grit for the first time this season and the first time in their expansion year as the Mudbugs get ready for Game 1 of this two-game series from Greeley. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, and the Mudbugs are in a win-one, lose-one pattern. Either they win the first one or they lose the first one, but they come back to win the second one or they lose the second one. They came off a very messy 6-3 loss to the hands of the Brahmas. It involved a goalie fight with Carson Dorfman and Devs Roloffs, and then it also involved Jonah Jasser getting into a collision, a hit over Brian Jones. Jonah Jasser suspended 4 games. Carson Dorfman suspended a pair of games. We'll see some new Mudbugs in the lineup just for this weekend. And, of course, an emergency backup goalie and a defenseman who's going to make a start in a Mudbugs uniform for the first time this week, and he'll only be here for these 2 games. We'll talk to Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill after these messages. It's the Mudbugs and the Grit. Coming up in just a little bit, this is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Mudbugs' first visit to Colorado as they take on the Grit here in Greeley, as we're joined by Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill. And Coach, last time out, kind of one of those wild affairs with Lone Star, of course, a rivalry series, and it added another chapter where the game kind of flew off the rails. But, you find a little positive. You do show some fight in the third. Of course, literally and figuratively, and you guys at least went down swinging. I mean, I'm sure there were some positives to take out of that game.
Yeah, I think our last 2 periods were the only positive. We didn't have a good first period. Our guys weren't ready to play, and obviously when you face a Lone Star team that's ready to play, you're not going to really put yourself in a good situation there. So, I mean, that first period was a good learning experience for our guys. And after the first period, it's 3-3 hockey game, and just you can't take a shift off, can't take a period off, and ultimately the way that our guys fought back in that game was pretty good. I was really happy with that part, but as a coach and a staff, we weren't really happy with the way that we started the game. Didn't really go what we wanted to. Guys just were flat in every part in that first period.
And that fire and of course some grit in that second and third period led to a goalie fight with Carson Dorfman and Devs Roloffs, results in a 2-game suspension for Carson Dorfman, but that was after a hit from Jonah Jasser on Brian Jones, and we don't want anybody to get hurt here. It was kind of an awkward fall and a suspension for Jonah Jasser. He gets 4 games. Can you talk about both suspensions?
Yeah, I mean, Dorfman's pretty obviously. That's an easy one to call. you saw on video that Roloff charges up the ice there, so naturally Dorfman wasn't going to step down, and he met him there, and they both they tilted it out there, and Dorf did pretty good, took him down, and Jasser ended up getting a 4-game for hit on Jones there, and you always hate seeing a player get hurt, especially taken off the ice like that. And so for us, it was just very very unfortunate injury, and there's stuff that goes behind the scene that no one ever sees, but we are a pretty hopeful and faith family in the locker room, and even afterwards we're leading in prayer, sending our prayers to Jones and Lone Star, and obviously that's stuff that stays in the locker room, but people don't see that side of the hockey game too. We literally have our thoughts and prayers going out for him after that, and they ended up submitting supplementary, whatever you call it, the discipline report on Jasser past the deadline, and it wasn't even, they didn't file it right, and so that's why we were confused that there was a suspension. Obviously, I think you look at the hit when I was standing right there, seeing right through the glass. Jasser doesn't really take a stride to him. He does have his stick up in the air, so the appearance does look like a high hit. And that's for us to learn from that, to keep your stick down. What I saw there, I saw him finish right through to his chest, and Jones took a step, a falling step back into the glass, and just I guess hit his head just right, and got his bell rung and a concussion out of it, and we were glad to hear that through the Billup family and everything, that the CT and everything came back clear on Jones, and just ended up being a concussion. And knowing the situation, it could be a lot worse. I've been in that same situation where I had spinal contusion and playing youth hockey. I was out, couldn't move my legs and stuff like that, and ended up having numbers of concussions. And my mom was even talking with us last night and at the restaurant about how she remembers that was me being down on the ice. And so yeah, it's always, as a coach, spectator, parent, or whoever, player, teammate, just seeing something like that is never fun. And it's thoughts and prayers out to Jones and his family, and hopefully a speedy recovery, and that he's able to come back to the game and grow and be a better player from it too, because it's not easy to go through what he did. And just unfortunate, because I don't think it was the right call by the league to give Jasser a 4-game. I remember seeing, when I was coaching a couple years ago, and seeing Goaty got hit in Wichita, a very vicious hit where he was taken off on a stretcher as well. He was out cold, and the player that hit Goaty ended up getting 1-game suspension. Similar situation, and it's I don't know what to make of it. I don't know. You never want to see a player get hurt, but you're also penalizing a player that's never gotten a penalty in this league. First penalty ended up being a 4-game suspension, which is just it. I could ramble on about it, but I don't think it's the right call. If there is a suspension, I think 4 games was too much, because what I saw from the bench right in front of me that Jasser connected his hands right to his chest, and he didn't take any steps or charging towards him. He just kind of coasted in, feet planted, and pushed his hands through his chest, and you could see on video, his stick was up, and he finished his hands high, but it's because he was pushing up on the chest, and just the momentum always is going to carry you upwards through that when you're going in for a hit, especially for a young 06 who's only 17 years old playing in this league and still learning, details of the game as well. But Yeah, that's what I kind of have to say on that whole suspension.
Moving forward, you have a couple of new faces, at least for this weekend. You're going to need a backup goalie with Dorfman out, and you also have a new new member of the D Corps. Can you tell us about the two guys?
Yeah, we're fortunate that we had Remy Pusateri. He practiced with us last year, and we really liked him and thought he was on a good path of development. He's an 06D, 6'4", 200 pounds. He's a big boy out there, and we love having Big D on the back end in Shreveport. And so he'll step in this weekend, and really looking forward to see him and the pace of play and how he's able to handle himself, because he came and practiced with us for a couple weeks last season, and we really liked him. And so we'll give him a good opportunity, some good ice time tonight, and hopefully tomorrow as well. We'll just play it day by day, but we know that Remy will be in the lineup tonight, and hopefully push the pace too on the D Corps. And we got his teammate Aaron Pichette is also going to be backing up Elliott's, getting both games this weekend to start. That's the plan right now, and lucky to have him come up with Remy and have a good pregame skate with us and everything this morning, and it all went well. And really excited to see, just how, I know Aaron won't be seeing any ice time, but I'm really excited to see his interaction with it and see how he handles it.
And before I let you go, what do we know about the Colorado Grit new team?
They play really fast. I think they're, everything I see on video and watching them, they have that similar New Mexico fast-paced type of style. So we'll see. For us, we're a faster team than last year, so we just got to try to slow teams down in their transition. And I think Colorado's one of those teams that gets good opportunities, and they play fast. They're really quick on that transitional game, and so for us, we just got to make sure that we're staying composed and containing them to play a slower game.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. You listen to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
A very beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem, as we had some technical difficulties, but we got it fixed. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. First for the Colorado Grit, head coach by Steve Haddon, and the assistant coach is Levi Weber. At left wing will be number 8, Peyton Miller. At center will be number 28, Chris Graves. And on the right wing will be number 3, Nicholas Capasso. Defensively for the Grit will be number 18, Mason Sturm, and number 5, Jordan Gudridge. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs, head coach by Jason Supik Campbell in his 6th season as the bench boss. The associate head coach is Michael Hill. The assistant and goalie coach is Rich Perrant. And the honorary assistant is Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 13, Nick Marino. At center will be number 12, Hayden Nickel. And on the right wing will be number 17, Braden Cook. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 3, Logan Haru. And number 5, Alex Park. And making the start in nets from Quebec City, Canada, will be number 37, Elliot Seguin-Lescarbot. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. We're so glad you're with us here from the Grilly Ice House in Grilly, Colorado, for the first game of this 2-game series in front of a capacity crowd. Mudbugs will skate from right to left. It'll be Chris Graves lined up with Hayden Nickel for the Landers opening puck drop. There is a situation on that Mudbugs bench. Just a little pep talk from the Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill. New faces for the Mudbugs. Your emergency backup goalie is number 30, Aaron Pichette from Colorado. And number 72, Remy Pusateri from Denver, Colorado. The 6'4", 200-pounder in the lineup, lined up with Will Murphy. We got a little bit of a stick jawing going on between Nick Marino and his man. The Landers opening puck drop is dropped, battled, and won there by the Grit. They play to the far side there to Sturm. Now to the near side it goes to Gutteridge. Gutteridge up off the stick, and a hard hit upstairs as Marino and Graves get tied up. Shot toward the net, whistles wide of Seguin-Lescarbot. Now taken around to the right side, that's Cook. He'll lay it off the far side boards. In deep it goes. Behind the cage of Max Lacroix. A shot toward the net. And now from the high slot, a shot there by Murray. And that one got kicked out of trouble. It's a good job there by Graves along to the far corner. Played back out to center. Near the near side, that's Murray. He's got the puck and he'll ladle that baby in. Behind the Colorado net, now played around to the far side. Now taken there by Burke. Burke's got it now. Played back up top to the left point. He'll settle it down. A shot toward the net gets blocked. Now played to the right side. Up off the stick of Romulus Riego Didios. Lined up with George Poirier and Jack Roberts. A play around to the far side up ahead there. Burke will sling it through the middle. Taken there by Litchard. Up off the stick of Haldenby. Haldenby throws it through the slot. It was behind Burke. Now to the far corner it goes there to Litchard. Played back up top. Shot there by Pusateri. And it goes wide. That's Remy Pusateri making his debut in a Mudbugs jersey. He's just here for the weekend in the Mile High. Now played around behind the Mudbugs net. That's Pusateri along to the near side. Taken there by Burke. Burke's got it now through the middle. He now gets his stick tied up. A little lofter toward the net. Save made there by Seguin-Lescarbot on a shot there by Didios. Good pace to this one. 90 seconds into the contest. And we are scoreless. First period brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Miss Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. We had some technical difficulties in our Landers pregame show. I'm not getting any more messages, so I'm assuming all the technical difficulties have been rectified, and a big thanks to HTP, our tech crew, for making sure it's fixed. Shot toward the net goes wide from the left point there by Merrick Thompson. Now along to the near corner, trying to grab it off the walls there was Seminara. Now behind the net, taken there by Haru. Haru playing in front of his mom and plenty of family and friends who made the trip from all over the world. Puck now just lobbed all the way down. This one's going to get just wide of the net, and it's going to be an icing on Bugs hockey. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Porter's Industrial. Delivering the difference in the Arklatex for over 20 years, Porter's Industrial strives with the utmost integrity to meet our customers' needs with quality uniform and facility services for your business. And if everything is sounding loud and clear, please give me a message and let me know that, so I'm not in the skies. Shot toward the net, they score! That was a shot from the left point. It tipped in front. I believe it hit off the stick of Carter and into the net. Oh, a fluky goal from the left point on a shot there by Merrick Thompson, and the Grit lead 1-0. Boy, that is a very lucky and unlucky bounce for the Mudbugs. Boy, just an innocent shot from the left point, and I don't know if it got screened on Seguin Lescarbot, but Colorado strikes first. And now a shot toward, in front, they score! What a perfect feed in front! The Mudbugs answer right back! And we're all tied 1-1. It's Bryce Bobby Boucher who's able to bang home the big-time tally in front. Boucher got in front, perfect feed, and the Mudbugs tie the game 1-1. Very quickly, the Mudbugs answer. Boy, the Mudbugs make quick work after the goal given up. It's Bryce. His nickname's Bobby, or rather his middle name is Bobby. Could be nicknamed Bobby. Last name Boucher. As he gets his first goal as a Mudbug, and it comes early here in Colorado. The puck now wristed in deep into the Mudbug zone. It goes down the length for icing on Colorado. One game. 2:33 gone by. Face-off one there by the Bugs. A shot from the right point gets blocked on a shot there by Haru. Haru with a laser beam toward the net yet again, and it's gloved down there by Lacroix. A lot of people did not know that Bryce Boucher's middle name is Bobby, from, of course, the famous movie Waterboy, starring Adam Sandler, one of his best. We all remember the water cooler. Now in deep, it goes to the far corner. A shot toward the net there by Hayden Nickel, whistles wide. Now played around to the near side. Puck chopped back out to center. Poirier works it in. Into the near corner it goes now behind the net. And now thrown around to the near half wall. That's taken there by Hayden Nickel. He'll drop it on back to Haru. 1-1 contest from Colorado. 3 minutes gone by in front of a nice crowd here at the Grilly Ice House. Played now along to the left side. That's Hayden Nickel. He wrists it in. And now in front. Near circle. Here's Cook toward the net. Shot blocked in front. Backhander, and he whistled it wide. Cook was looking for his own rebound. Now played around to the far side. Lugged back out to center. Through the middle. That's Dedideos. Has it. Dedideos, a backhander on net. Stick save made there by Seguin Lescarbot, and he'll stop it there. Good pace to this one. Mudbugs Hockey tonight brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or by logging on to fireplacespecialties.net. Face-off tied up. One there by the Bugs. Now Fleet to the far side. Taken there along that far side there by Haldenby. And we got a tie-up, and we got our first penalty of the evening. This one appears to be going against Foster Nickel. There was a flu bug that flew through the Mudbugs throughout this road trip. Foster Nickel was the latest party to have the flu. He felt a whole lot better this morning, and he was good to go this afternoon. But that flu bug went through about 10 to 11 guys, and Amy Baker had her work cut out for her, and she has done just an amazing job in getting guys healthy and as 100% as they can be. Kudos to her. She runs a tight ship, and she got the ship right back on time when it needed to be. Now far side in front. Oh, through the slot. That one went wide. Now around the left side, the puck is laced all the way down. First choice personnel penalty kill on the ice for the Mudbugs. Now worked in, far side, taken away. Nickel up ahead, we got a break. It's Hayden Nickel all alone. A wrister, he scores! You can put another nickel in the jukebox, baby! A short-handed tally for Mudbugs hockey, and they've taken the lead 2-1. Hayden Nickel all alone as he picks up his little brother Foster Nickel with a short-handed tally. Mudbugs 2, the Grit 1. And for Nickel, it's goal number 9 on the season. Alex Park will get the only helper on Nickel's 9th. Good stick there by Burke, played back out to center. Boy, quick start to this game for both teams. The goal comes at 4:18, Nickel from Park. As Foster Nickel looks on with a big smile as he watched his big brother fire home his 9th of the year, his team-leading 9th goal of this season. Slowed down there by Lacroix. Back in his own end. And we got a break in the action as we got a penalty coming up. Looks like a kneeing infraction. This one's going against the Mudbugs. Oh, wow. It's going to go against Chase Murray. Boy, fast start to this game. But the Mudbugs now have a lot of work to do. Oh, the Mudbugs able to get the puck all the way down. That's huge. Five on three now. To the right point, one of those penalties coming to an end. Grave across, shot, score. Far circle, that's Quinn Bowden. And he gets it with 1 second left on Foster Nichols' holding infraction. We're all tied 2-2. What a crazy start to this game. We're not even 6 minutes in, and it's 2-2. And check that, it's Nicholas Payon who gets the goal. Mudbugs still on the first choice personnel penalty kill. And now, play to the near corner. Battling for it. And the puck now banked up the near side all the way down. We got another penalty coming up. Is this one going against the Mudbugs? Oh my goodness, it is. Oh no, they're going to equal it up. Okay. Aru now starting to jaw away at Graves, and Graves now starting to bark right back. Couple of fiery guys up across the scorekeeping table, renewing their friendship. This is a wild start to this game. And now, 2-2 game. As now we skate 5-on-4 still. 2-2. 4 goals combined in the first 5:43 of this game. Hard check along the back as Park went down. Mudbugs bench was looking for a call. Now play to the right side. Lugged back out now. Here's Cook. He'll touch it in deep. And oh, he gets roughed up and a penalty's coming up. Boy, what a crazy opening sequence to this game. The officials are standing by what they want to do tonight, and they want to blow the whistle. Burke's going in. That's Bowen Burke, no relation to Ryan Burke. A very undisciplined opening period for both teams. And I'm glad everything is working back home. We're glad to have you with us wherever you may be for this wild one. And now Colorado works it back in. And now a shot toward the net. That one trickled wide of Sagan Lescarbot. Boy, Elliot Sagan Lescarbot's just got to get settled in. And now the Mudbugs are on the Scott Powerline power play. For the first time this evening, 2-2 game. It's a wild one here in the Mile High. Burke's coming in now along to the left side. He lugs it in. He'll pirouette back, spin it back up top, and Fleet couldn't hold his own. Fleet playing in front of a lot of family members who made the trip just up the road from Denver. And now wristed up, intercepted. Burke now down low to the far corner there to Haldenby. Haldenby now banks it now in front. Litchard was looking for a centering feed. It is gobbled up there by Payon. Payon coming through, and he'll go ahead and churn it into the Mudbug zone. Play to the right side. Little space here. Here's Vassilo down low. Pass was blocked there by Thompson. And now along to the near corner. Good hold there by Burke. Burke's got it now. Held up a little bit. Thrown in front. Blocked. Now Burke on over to Litchard. Litchard's got it. Litchard played to the left point. Settled down there by Murphy. Now to the right point there to Vassilo. And an errant pass there by Murphy as the puck is punched back out to center. There by Jacober. That's Wilder, Jacober. An errant pass now taken there by number 8. That's Peyton Miller. And a good job there on the recovery by Hank Reed to be able to swift it back out to center. We're back to 5-on-5. Both teams skating 5-on-5. It seems like it hasn't happened for much of this start of the game. 9 minutes gone by. Oh, and Park tried to lug it in, and he got his pocket picked there by, I believe that was Helgeson. Now along to the near corner, left side. Through the middle it goes, taken there by Reed. The big, bulky Hank Reed intercepted there. Along the far side there by Gutteridge, and Gutteridge will be able to gutter it in behind the Mudbugs net. Oh, hard check there by Perichka as he throws down Helgeson down to the ice. Here comes Boucher. He had the first goal for the Bugs. Back the other way, Helgeson dropped off to Sparks. Sparks a shot. In and out of the glove of Sagan Lescarbot. The Grit fighting hard here. Far side, that's Pusateri, the new Mudbug, making his debut. That's Remy Pusateri. Big man. Up ahead through the middle there to Emery. Dropped off there to Vassilo. Vassilo back up top to Murray. And Murray holds the zone. Murray will wind it in down low. Taken there by Emery. Shot toward the net there by Seminara, and it went wide. And held in there by Seminara. He gets taken down there by Bowden. And the puck is played back out to center. Far side, that's Foster Nickel who has it. Far side of the neutral zone, up ahead there to Seminary. He gains the zone, left side. He'll work it in and just ring it around the Rosie. Haldenby a shot in front. Seminary, a wrister save made there by Lacroix. Played back up top to the right point. Settled down there is Foster Nickel. He'll flip it into the far corner, and it's intercepted there by Dedideos. Back out to center. The puck now just dumped back into the grit zone. Mudbugs needed a line change as we are 9:10 remaining in the opening period. 2-2 game, a bad pass, and it's going to be an icing on Bugs hockey. And that'll give me a time to catch my breath. Very rarely do you see 4 goals in the first 5 minutes and 43 seconds. We've gotten that so far this evening, 2 for each team. Face off to the right of Sagan Lescarbo. Shots are 8-6 in favor of the Bugs. Park now pops it around that end board and it gets the protective netting. Bryce Boucher's first as a Mudbug. Hayden Nichols, team leading 9th as a Mudbug, are the goals for Bugs hockey. Face-off tied up far. Mudbugs blue line, won there by Bugs hockey. Fleet now banks it off the near glass in deep into the grid zone. Thrown in front, and now there's a loose puck, and it's taken. Oh, that's a good stick there by Marino to punch it out of the possession of Jacober. And now played back out to center, fumbling around and taken there by Freifogel. That is Braden Freifogel through the seam. Arister scores. That's Wilder Jacober. Grit lead again. Colorado 3, Shreveport 2. Boy, I looked ever so slightly at Coach Soupy, and he had a look towards Sagan Lescarbon, and he's trying to settle down his young French-Canadian netminder. That is one that I know Sagan Lescarbon wants to stop. I mean, it's not an easy save, but it's one that he wants to make, and he probably feels like he needs to make. Stick save made there by Sagan Lescarbon on a shot from Payon. The Grit have the lead yet again, 3-2. Now to the near side, off the near side boards all the way down. In the slot, glove save made there by Sagan Lescarbo. That was a gunner from Chris Graves, and a nice save made there by Sagan Lescarbo. .7:49 remaining here in the first. A break in the action. 3-2 Colorado. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving and investing will reward, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the Grilly Ice House. Play underway are back underway. Played back out to center. Colorado leads 3-2. Here come the Bugs along the left side. That's Vassalo. He works it in, and he'll just caress it into that far corner for Seminara. And now far corner down low. Emery
To assist.
I hope we are back on. And bang, bang, the Mudbugs take the lead. And now in front, and we still got plenty of time in this game. 4:15 to go in the opening period. I hope everything is working. Please do shoot me a message to make sure that we are back on. We do apologize about the technical difficulties that we just endured here. As we're battling for it along that far corner. 4-3 lead for Bugs hockey on goals from Marino and Vassalo. .348 now remaining in the opening period. This is got to be the craziest that I've ever seen. 7 goals in this period. I do apologize about some of the technical difficulties, and if now that I know that we're good, can you please spread the word to others that we are good on the away feed? We do apologize. We are very close with the fans. There's a lot of wires going on, and something got crossed, and we do apologize about that. We did get that fixed. Now played back out to center. Thompson will tap it back into the Mudbug zone. 3.5 remaining in this opening first period, and we've had 7 goals in the period. My goodness. This is the biggest O of my gumbos we've ever had that I can recall in Mudbugs history. Maybe back in the 2019-2020 season when the Mudbugs scored 5 goals in 2 minutes and 42 seconds back in Corpus Christi. If any Mudbugs fan remembers that, kudos to you. There's a shot toward the net from the right point there by Merrick Thompson is gloved down there by Sagan Lescarbo, and he'll hold on to it. Mudbugs with 4 goals off 15 shots. The Grit with 3 goals off just 10 shots. It has been high flying here in the Grilly Ice House. Now play it around to the right side. Oh, good stick there by Marino. He's able to punch it out free, and now he finesses it in to the Grit zone, but it goes down the length for icing on Mudbugs hockey. Face-off's going to come right back in. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We'll talk to Hayden Nickel at a one-on-one interview with him. A lot of fun talking to one of our captains. Face-off tied up. And one there by the Bugs. Off the far side window, back out to center. Now into the far side, now to the near side. Puck is laid on back to Hunter Cook. Cook, no related to Braden Cook. Along to the right side, a lot of similar last names on both teams. As Burke able to work it out free to that far corner. Litchard holds the zone. Behind the net now. Litchard has it. Along to the far side, a backhander gets blocked. Far corner now. Taken there by Cook. Cook now off the stick through the middle. Jacober couldn't handle it. Now to the near side there to Haldenby, left side. Haldenby now touches it up ahead there to Litchard. Back to Haldenby. Haldenby near corner. Centering feed. Bounced around. Right pad save made there by Lacroix. That was a difficult save. 1:45 to go in the first. The Bucks lead 4-3. Along to the far corner now. Burke just cycles it in down low there to Litchard. He's got help there by Haldenby. Mudbugs want to try to get a change on the fly. Now behind the Colorado net to the right side, and it is taken there by Capasso. Capasso works it in, and he'll be able to spin it in behind the Mudbugs net. Now played off to the near side. And now taken back by Foster Nickel. Boy, if the Mudbugs can get out of this first period with a lead, they would consider that the biggest victory after what was just a wild and crazy opening 6-7 minutes of this game, and icing on the grit there as Bowen Burke could not find a deflection as he worked it up the ice. 58 seconds remaining on this Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face off to the left of Lacroix. Vassalo to take the draw. He's got one of the goals this evening. For Vassalo, goal number 4 on the season for him. Mudbugs not able to win that draw, so it goes all the way down. Or check that, they won that draw, but it went all the way down. Got cameras in front of me. Shot there by Haru! And that was deflected off the stick of Seminary, and it went wide. Hard hit going on in that near corner as Emery got taken down. Now up off the stick, taken there by Vassalo, and Vassalo will just play it on back for Park, and Park now will just yank it back to Haru. Up off the stick, and it is corralled there by Bowen Burke. Right side, Burke up ahead off the stick of Sparks. It's Mackay Sparks. Now down low. Good hit there by Fleet. Now in front, shot toward the net. Save made there by Sagan Lescarbot. And arguing was Bowden. He thought that puck went in. He thought it was in the glove of Sagan Lescarbot, and he thought that his body was in the net, or his glove was at least in the net. That's what Bowden was arguing about. Of course, that can be reviewed. This is the first weekend for goal review for Colorado, but there will be no such thing. 7 seconds remaining in the first. What else could happen in this one? Face-off tied up, and it's won there by Bucks Hockey. Chopped out there by Murphy all the way down, and it is taken there by Burke and all the way down behind the Colorado net, and that'll do it. The Mudbugs, at the very least, will have a lead after one. What looked like doom and gloom at times was finished with a lot of late bloomers in the opening period, as Colin Vassalo and Nick Marino strike very quickly between each other. The Mudbugs 4, the Grit 3. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life. So why don't, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show here on the road with Mudbugs Hockey, joined by, of course, always one of our favorites, one of our Mudbugs captains, Hayden Nickel. Haydo, first of all, thanks for the time. I know you love doing these.
Chet, thanks for having me.
I talk about how this year's been going for you. I mean, you've come out of the gates real strong, scoring a lot of goals, of course, becoming a leader, a bigger leader of this team, a second-year leader for this team is what I meant to say. And talk about how this year's been going on so far for you.
It's, I can't complain, right? I had a hot start in Blaine, and I'm able to keep it going throughout this time. And, it's just the practice I've put in every day. And, I'm a 3-year guy, so I know exactly what it entails every day, coming to the rink, being the young guy looking up, or the second-year vet. I know how that entails, and I've been able to put all the pieces together and really figure it out so far.
I know you battled an injury in the last postseason. I actually talked to your dad in the summer, and he was telling me some things about you. Hey, just chill out. I hope he has a good summer. Hope he relaxes. What was different this summer in preparing for this season, or was it any different for you?
Wasn't really any different. I knew that every year you go in the summer and everybody says the same things. Got to get bigger, got to get stronger, got to be more lean. So I knew that going into the summer that I needed to have another big summer. I needed to have a summer that I did last year, and I needed to come to camp and be the best skater or whatever team needed is what I needed to bring.
And how much does your dad play a role in that? Of course, being the former NHLer that he is, and can't help but mention his accolades. How much does he help in that process as well?
Obviously a ton. If I ever have a question, I know I can ask him, and I know he's telling me the right thing because he's lived the life. He played 13 seasons in the NHL, so he knows exactly what he's talking about every time he has something to say, and it's a blessing and it's a curse, right? You can't ever take the easy way out because he knows it's the easy way out. So, but it's awesome. He has helped me so far in my hockey journey, and I'll keep looking up to him for sure.
You look at this group, and lately it's been kind of a win one, lose one pattern, and I know that's not the recipe to make anyone happy. What have you noticed as far as the inconsistency with you being a leader from this squad right now?
Yeah, obviously being win one, lose one, or lose one, win one is not going to cut it in the postseason. You can't have 30 wins and go in the postseason. But again, our group is in a way better spot than we were my first year or the next year. We have a winning record. When's the last time we went in this road trip with a winning record, right? So we are in a much better spot, but still, it's not good enough to be 1-1 every weekend. And our group knows that we can't compete one game. If we are going to sweep a weekend, we have to play 120 minutes of good hockey, not 60 minutes or 80 minutes. We have to have a whole 120 weekend.
And I look back at last weekend in the Lone Star Series, that first game you guys win by a goal, very exciting. And that second game, everything just kind of flies off the rails. The coaching staff makes a goalie change, and when a game turns like that and you get something kind of, I guess you can say, ugly in that third period, How is it hard to keep that focus in what the original game plan was that what Coach Soupy and Coach Hilly want you guys to accomplish?
Yes and no. Obviously, going down 3 rep in the first period you can't have a start like that. It's terrible. We let Elliott out to dry, but luckily Dorf came in and played really well, and we ended up the next 2 periods we were if the game would have started then we would have won. But with what happened in the 3rd period and stuff like that happens in games all the time, it brings our group closer together. Guys like Marino fought and Dorf fought, guys that don't usually fight were stood up and fought, and guys played big roles in that game, your Jassers, your Fosters, your Chase Murray. Those guys had huge roles in that game where they might not get that role in that game. Fleeter, another guy that fought. So those guys doing whatever it takes is a huge thing for our group, and games like that will bring your group closer together. And with the game plan, we ended up winning the periods, and we were the better team in the last 2, but we shot ourselves in the foot in the first period.
You know, you mentioned Carson Dorfman, and of course a goalie fight doesn't happen at all. I mean, it happened twice in the NHL history of Mudbugs hockey. That was the first since the 2017-2018 season. I know you're a fighter yourself. I know Carson Dorfman's a good friend of yours. Can you give him any kind of style points on the bout he had with Dev's Roloffs?
Yeah, I mean, it's a goalie fight, so whether he won the fight like he did or he lost, it wouldn't have mattered. Everyone would have went crazy. But yeah, he had some good swagger going in. He did the helmet turn on the ice, but there's some things that he'll work on for. Hopefully, he'll never have another one because if he has another one, it might turn the other way. But no, he did good for his first bout for sure.
And you mentioned Jonah Jasser, one of the young guys, an energy guy for the Mudbugs, as Coach Soupy loves to say. What do you think he has brought to this team that has paid off some big dividends for the team?
All of our first year players, like Jonah especially, and your Zoop, your Boosh, your Semi, all those guys, they come in every day of practice and they are ready to work. They're not maybe I'm on the bubble, maybe I'm not. They're coming in to be, I want to take Nick Marino or a Hayden Nickel or a Braden Cook's job every day. So those guys bring the intensity and practice up a whole nother notch, and that's exactly what you need from those guys. Those guys come in every day, are ready to work in the workout room, ready to work on the ice. They're the first guys on and the last guys off. That is an intangible that you can't teach, and that's something that I love to see out of those guys and that I try and bring myself, and I know exactly what it's like. So you see those guys working their tail off. Guys that are every-nighters are going to work their tails off as well.
During the whole offseason, I would ask Coach Soupy about the captaincy role and who was going to wear that C after Garrett Steele left. And, of course, there was numerous conversations here and there, and I kind of asked him, well, is Hayden Nickel the front runner? And you got the C, but now you get to share the C. Liam Fleet's also the captain as well. And talk about what that was like, for you to grab the C, but now it's a little bit different as it's kind of a rotating captaincy, so to speak, depending on what jersey we wear.
Yeah, obviously, being captain's a lot of pressure. You can ask Steeler or your Breezies or your Procopio, those guys, in their first year of being the captain, it's a lot of pressure. So to have Fleeter, Fleeter will be the captain next year, and he's a fantastic leader. There's not a single guy that's ever worn the logo that'll have something negative to say about Liam Fleet. So him being able to be the captain, and this year it might be a little less pressure, and the next year it'll be the full thing. It'll be awesome for the guys this year. It's awesome for them. It's awesome for the guys next year and for the guys after that. So Fleeter's a great leader, and he is well-deserved of the C, so I'm honored to share it with a guy like him.
I know that this is your 20th year, and I've actually had a conversation with your dad about this as well, being an important year and knowing that, this is the last season. I know it's early in the season, but have you even taken a perspective to go, wow, this is my final season as a Mudbug. This is my final season to do in junior hockey?
Yeah, I have.
Because I know you're going to miss it.
Oh, for sure. I'll miss I'll miss everything except for the interviews with Chet, but that's okay.
Of course.
No, I have, like, the main camps and all those guys. Like, you sit in the locker room, you make the group me, and they're like, oh, are you, like, what age are you? And you're like, I'm an 03, and they're like, oh, I'm an 07 or an 06. You're like, holy, like, I remember when I asked guys, and they're like, yeah, I'm a 2000, I'm a 99. Like, goes by so fast. Like, yeah, Shreve will always be a special place in my heart. Like, whether, like, it'll be 20 years down the line, I'll always remember Shreveport and the people in my life that are given everything for me to play in Shreveport and make it special for sure.
You know, you talk about the special places in your heart and special bonds, and I always observe the guys and how they interact with one another. And I have to ask you about Simo Bushler, because I know he's one of your favorites, and I know he's at Mercyhurst. How much do you keep in touch with him?
Oh, we talk every day, like text or Snapchat. But yeah, Bush and I, we're really close, and there's a lot of guys that I've been really close with that have aged out, and you know, it's 2023, like, everybody's got a phone, everybody's got Snapchat or FaceTime or the phone app or text message or Instagram or Twitter. Like, you always keep in touch with those guys. Like, those guys will always be special to me. Like, they'll be in my wedding. Like, they'll be guys that I'll remember for the rest of my life, and that'll play a big factor in who I am and who I will be for sure.
How much of a mentor role are you for Foster Nickel? I know you guys are a year apart. You guys are always around each other. And I think he's actually come more out of his shell than from when I first met him a couple of years ago. And I really think that is taking a good impression on what he's been able to present. And how much of a mentor role do you play for your little brother?
I like to say I play a lot, but he's probably going to tell you that I had nothing to do with it. But yeah, like, Foster is by far the funniest person I've ever met, and so, like, now that he's around guys, he's comfortable. Like, guys get to experience the same Chief that I know, that I've known for the last 20 years. So guys love him, and he's out of his shell. He's funny. He relates to everybody. He's got a handshake with every guy. Like, guys love him. But
I've noticed that. Yeah,
he loves a good handshake. But, like, him just asking me questions about what's this like, oh, how does this and that, and what's this skate going to be like all those guys, like, whether it's your Fosters or your Jonah Jassers, your Zoops, your Boosh, your Elliott, like, all those guys have questions. Like, I've been here 3 years, me and Hero, like,
yeah.
Like, we've seen it all. Like, there's some surprises for sure, but not really anymore. We know what it every day entails. So, like, being able to be a leader to those guys, and even last year being a leader to, like, your Brent Litchards, your William Fleet, your Nick Marinos, now those guys are in the leadership group wearing letters, our captain, like, that'll always be something that, like, I'll remember for the rest of my life, and hopefully people look back and be like, oh, Hayden Nickel was such a great leader. Like, I hope when young guys come in, they're like, oh, he's a Hayden Nickel.
Before I let you go, do you and Foster still spot out yellow cars? I know that was something you guys did last season, and I don't know if you guys still do that.
Oh, yeah, we still do, and we keep score every time, but yeah.
What is it about yellow cars?
I don't know. They're hard to find, so the game is you just spot out yellow cars. And
then you yell at Foster?
Yeah, and you yell at Foster, and can't be school buses, can't be trailers. They can't have writing, so they can't be a work truck. So it's got to be pure yellow cars, and they're hard to find. In Nashville, it's a big city. A lot of people have funky cars, so yellow cars are more common. But in Shreveport, like, when's the last time anyone's seen a yellow car, right? So they're tough to find for sure.
So would you say overall you're leading by a landslide over your little brother?
Yeah, because I'm always driving, so that means I'm paying attention more. But sometimes he'll get the odd one, but I'm usually dialed in for sure.
That's Mudbugs captain Hayden Nickel. Always a pleasure talking to you, and thanks for the time, and good luck this season.
Thank you, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Greeley Ice House in Greeley, Colorado. The Mudbugs 4, the Grit 3 in a wild opening period to this one. Second period coming up, and it's brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. 7 times the lamp was lit. 4 times by the Bugs: Bryce Boucher, Hayden Nickel, Colin Vassalo, and Nick Marino, the goal scorers for Shreveport. Braden Freifogel, Nicholas Payon, and Wilder Jacober for Colorado. Both teams 1 for 2 on the man advantage. Mudbugs will skate from left to right in this middle period. It'll be Hayden Nickel up against Chris Graves. Puck is tied up and won there by Hayden Nickel. Played back to the near side there to Fleet. Far side. Now up ahead to the right side, taken in there by Cook. Cook's got it. Now along to the near corner. He settles it down. He'll now ring it around the Rosie to the left point. Murray, a centering feed taken away, and now here comes Colorado with speed. Graves to Capasso. Capasso, a turnaround shot blocked there by Fleet. Now behind the net. Far side, played back to the right point. Fanned on a pass. Good job there by Hayden Nickel to lodge it out free and all the way down. Cook in on pursuit for the Bugs. Now up ahead, Aaron pass. Fleet's got it off the far side boards. It's all about in intermission adjustments as along to the right side. The Grit trying to lug it back out to center. Now along to the right side and played there by Capasso. And they'll work it into the Bug zone along to the right side. That's Park up ahead, and he missed the stick of Haldenby. And it's an icing. Oh, and a late high stick on Haldenby, and he goes down awkwardly. That was after the whistle. Oh, boy, I hope Haldenby's okay. He took a vicious stick across the face, and he's bleeding. The Mudbugs are pleading for a call here, but this was after the whistle. I don't think the officials are going to call anything there. Logan Haru was barking at the officials, and now Coach Soupy's starting to work the official a little bit. He's saying, look, I don't care if it's after the whistle. That was still a high stick. Coach Soupy showing his disapproval of a call not being called. 1 minute gone by here in the second period. 4-3 lead for Bugs hockey. Now along to that near corner. Burke now through the middle there to Litchard. Litchard's got it, and Litchard able to filter it in deep. Right back to his stick, centering feed behind Ryan Burke. And now along to that far corner. Hard check. And now Emery tries to work it off the walls. Far corner there to Litchard. Litchard along the end boards, fighting it there. Now Burke in there in the traffic. And now Burke trying to help out. Litchard's there. And holding the zone there is Murphy. And now taken away. Along to the left side, that's Helgeson. He'll work it in. Throw a soft liner toward the Bugs net, and it's stopped there by Sagan Lescarbon. And those are the kind of stops that Sagan Lescarbon wants to make, just to settle down after a wild opening period for him and really Max Lacroix. Face off to the right of Sagan Lescarbon. Face off tied up, and it's won there by Colorado. Thompson throws it toward the net. Scooped up there by Sagan Lescarbon, and he'll cover it up again. If you want to celebrate your next birthday party, you can. Private party times, private ice times are available. Give us a call at 318-636-7094. Great birthday packages are available. Book your next birthday party at George's Pond in Hearst Coliseum and ask for the very lovely Miss Lauren. Give us a call at 318-636-7094. Face-off tied up and held in there. Shot there by Burke. Gets blocked. Reed now wants to run with it. Reed, and in the near corner, he's got it. Reed now guides it back to the right point. Fleet knocked down there by Boucher. Slowed down there by Parichka. Now along to the near window and played up ahead. A 2-on-1. Maybe. Oh, no, a good job as the puck gets all the way down, and Chase Murray able to chisel it off the far side boards over to Parichka. He'll drop it off to Reed. Reed through the middle. And he kind of fumbles it in to the Colorado zone. Taken there by Freifogel. Freifogel will grab it along the near side, up ahead off the stick of Carter. And now coming in there is Jacober. Jacober along to the near corner. And now good hard hit there by Haru. He'll jolt it up ahead there to Cook. Cook's got it now. Cook now with a burst of speed along to the near corner. Cook now loses his balance and gets mauled into the wall. Now along to the near corner. Hayden Nickel fights for it. Along to the near corner. Marino's in there. Marino trying to shake it off the walls. 4-3 lead for Bucks hockey. 3 minutes gone by in the middle frame. Now far side. That's Bowden, who will steer it back out to center. Hayden Nickel trying to yard it in, and it now taken there by Logan Haru back into his own zone. Good steal there. Haru up off the near side boards there to Marino. Marino takes a hard hit, and he looks to be shaken up a bit. Right back over to Remy Pusateri as he starts to get more and more physical. Played on back. Now Hayden Nickel along to the right side. He's got it. He'll softly just lay it in deep into the grit zone. Played through the middle. Aaron pass. And now Pankey able to poke it in deep into the Bug zone. Along to that far corner. Handled there by Graves. Graves now gets cut off there by Park. Now along to the near corner. That's Capasso. Fighting for it along that near corner. Now behind the Bugs net in front now. Mudbugs trying to get it out. Oh, good diving wrist job there by Park. It goes all the way down. Boy, Park stretching out. Mudbugs trying to steal. Hard hit there by Burke. And now taken there by Graves. And he'll lay it on back to Gutteridge. Gutteridge now to the far side for Colorado. Through the middle. Dropped off to Gutteridge. Gutteridge now left side. He'll work it in. And he'll angle it off the far side boards, far corner. Capasso through the slot. Turnaround shot. Save made there by Sagan Lescarbo. Had a lot of muster on that was Peyton Miller. And a big stop there by Sagan Lescarbo. Haldenby. They'll drop it off back to Foster Nickel. Now stretch pass up off the stick of Vasilo. Taken away there by Helgeson. Helgeson 2-on-2 shot and he whistled it wide. To the right point now. Work down low. And Park's got it. He'll let it go for Foster Nickel, who will flip it around the near side boards. And taken there by Emery. Emery, he's got Seminara with him. Emery around to the far corner. He'll work it in deep. Now along to the boards. Gets sandwiched in there by Bowen Burke, rather. Now Burke taken away there by Emery. In front slot. Oh, Reed blew it up. He was looking for a shot on net. He couldn't get a handle on that cleanly. Now along the inboards, turnaround, here's Reed, in front, shot toward the net there by Boucher. He was looking for another, and that one just skittered wide of the Grit net. Play back out to center. Fleet was tripped up, and now Helgeson works it in deep. Drop back to Didiros, and Didiros works it in deep, and it was sticked away there by Sagan Lescarbo. Boy, Riego Didiros, one of the great first names. It's Romulus. Now a play to the right side. Nobody might care, but I think that's pretty cool. Here comes Boucher. Dropped off far side there to Murphy. He lets it go back to Boucher. Boucher along the far corner. Oh, what a quick shot there by Boucher. And now Boucher gets snapped around. And now a tie-up behind the Colorado net. Held up a little bit there was Boucher. And now Freifogel. Pass broken up. Boucher is shot. Oh, he wanted that one. Turnaround shot. Oh, he had Lacroix down and out. And Hayden Nickel, all he had to do was lift it. And he tried the old turnaround lift job, and he shot it wide. As it gets the protective netting for a break in the action. 13:36 to go here in the second. 4-3 lead for Bugs hockey. Face off to the right of Lacroix. Face off one there by Burke. Burke tried to get it on net, he couldn't. And now into the near corner, Freifogel able to window shop it off the near side window, and it's taken there by Murray. Murray, the North Carolina native, through the middle. And now along that Bugs blue line, Mudbugs can't get it out. Haldenby to rescue it, and retrieving back behind the Bugs net there is Haru. And boy, Colorado very aggressive on a full court pressure here. Here comes Haru. He busts through the seam. He goes coast to coast. And a good stick there by Gutteridge. And now along the near corner, Mudbugs try to hold the zone. Far point, that's Haldenby, who will hammer it in down low there for Burke. And can Litchard hold the zone along the inboards? He's working along the boards. Emery in on pursuit, now far side. That's Payon, who will pelt it through the middle. Taken there by Freifogel. Freifogel gets pushed off the puck there by Park. Now pushing and shoving to the right of Sagan Lescarbot. And now battling for it. Pushing and shoving. Freifogel and Park locked up, and we got whistles blown. Pushing and shoving. Seminara in there. Looks like Sparks got a hold of Seminara. Park and Freifogel were the first two who got tied up like a couple of honeymooners in Cancun. And Park didn't look that ticked off, so. Well, the Colorado bench is more steamed than the Mudbugs bench in that sequence. If you've ever had a honeymoon in Cancun, you would get my drift. I haven't. Mine was in Dallas. And it was a lot of fun. 12:25 to go in the second. Nobody cares. Face off to the right of Sagan Lescarbot. It's a 4-3 lead for Bugs hockey. Tied up there by Vassalo. Now Fleet tries to grab it along the end boards. And now along to the right side, that's Vassalo. He'll throw it through the middle off the stick of Seminara. Up ahead there to Pankey. And now along to the near corner. Fleet's going to grab it along that near corner. He tries to work it off the walls. Spart out there for Seminara. Can he grab it? He will. He'll take it back out to center. Now along to the near side. Fleet's got it. Fleet now will float it back out to center. And it's taken there by Fleet. He'll guide it back far side. Oh, hard check as Seminara goes down. Now far side shot, and it might have hit the post behind Sagan Lescarbot. They're going to look at that one. And Colorado wants to take a look at that one. Grit fans thought that went in. And they're looking at a video right now behind that Colorado bench. Steve Haddon telling the officials to hold on. With 11:38 to go in the second, there was a big scamper behind that Grit bench. They had the iPad out, and they're looking at it right now. Now a skate on over to the Mudbugs bench with 11:38 to go in the second. Well, looks like we have our first challenge of the evening. They're going to look at it. We'll take a quick break. 11:38 to go in the second. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Just looking at it in live action as we're back here at the Grilly Ice House, I thought it went in, and Colorado was dancing on that bench to get to the iPad. It felt like it got a little more net than bar, but they're trying to take a good vantage point of trying to get the best angle on that. Mudbugs thought they had one go in Lone Star, and they got denied. This one's going to take a while. Remind our folks that the Mudbugs are back at home November 17th and 18th. Military Appreciation Weekend. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. We'll be having special military-themed jerseys given out after Saturday's game. A very big happy birthday goes out to our unbelievably hardworking director of ticket sales, director of merchandise, director of everything she does in that wild and crazy office, Miss Kimberly Jacks. Happy birthday. K-Jacks. No goal. They're saying no goal. Wow. Steve Haddon not happy behind that Grit bench. He thought that went in. That whole Grit coaching staff went right to the film, and they say no goal. But once again, happy birthday, Kimberly Jacks. Hope she's having a lovely day. I know she's tuned in, and I know what she's looking for. So with the challenge failed, there is a 2-minute power play for the Mudbugs. Third power play for the Bugs. Brought to you by Scott Powerline, and now a long conversation along that Mudbugs bench. Trying to get this figured out. Boy, Michael Hill, the Mudbugs associate head coach, is talking about something he saw. And I think he's just trying to establish something he saw earlier in the game. Coach Soupy's like, dude, move on. We're ready to roll. We got a power play. We want to try to grab the momentum. I think I've ever seen Coach Soupy shoo away an official. We love the Bugs bench boss, don't we? Helgeson serving the delay of game penalty. And now tripped up there was Marino. Mudbugs wanted a call along to the near corner. Penalty coming up. They got to let Colorado touch this. Extra tracker now for the Bugs. Shot toward the net. Glove down there by Lacroix on a shot by Murphy at the left point. And now the Mudbugs are going to have a 2-man advantage. Marino draws the hooking infraction. Boy, the one thing you have to say about this officiating staff this evening is it has been as consistent as can be. Romulus Riego Didios going in the box for hooking. I just felt like saying his full name because he's got one of the special names of special names in hockey. 11:21 to go here in the second. Shots 19-14 in favor of Bugs hockey. Face-off won there by Bugs. Hockey. Murphy walks the line. Now he'll go down low. There, I believe, to Cook. Now across right point. Haru back to Cook trying to find the back door. It's a good stick there by Sparks, and the puck now is lifted all the way down. That's a good clear there by Capasso. 9 minutes gone by in the second. It's a 1-goal game and a 1-goal lead for Bugs hockey. Hayden Nickel drops it on back to Haru. Now across far side there to Murphy. He'll drop it down low to Cook. Back to Murphy. Now across there to Haru. Haru spins one toward the net. Save made there by Lacroix. And Lacroix will hold on to it. Boy, they had traffic in front. As we have Mumu, our mascot, giving me a handshake. And he's hanging out with the broadcasters. That might not be a good thing. We are not the coolest kids in this building, that's for sure. Speaking for myself. Brendan Price maybe a little cooler than me, that's definitely for sure. The Brick Grit broadcaster. Now Burke through the bumper. Burke's got it. Burke's waiting. It's a 2-man advantage. Burke now across. Fleet down low. Shot there by Vassilo, and a big save made there by Lacroix. Burke holds onto the zone. Still 2-man advantage. Scott power line, power play time. Fleet's got it now down low. A wrister, rebound. Oh my goodness, what a save made there by Lacroix. Vassalo thought he had a tap in. It might have hit a shaft of a stick. Burke now in front. Shot. Blocker save made there by Lacroix. Mudbugs hold the zone. Good job there, Fleet. Over to Vassalo. Snaps one toward the net off the stick. Save made there by Lacroix. Now in front. Haldenby. Shot toward the net. Oh, and that was fought off there by Lacroix, and the puck is dumped all the way down. We will have 5-on-4 Scott power line, power play time. In about 3 seconds. Oh, no, an errant pass. And the puck is spilled back into the Bug zone. Now 5-on-4. Haru, far side. Boy, this is an opportunity the Mudbugs can't squander. Here comes Cook. To the far corner there to Marino. Penalty coming up to an end. And now, good stick there by Park. He holds the zone, and that'll do it. Mudbugs squander a huge opportunity. Played back to Park. Down low. Nickel directs it in. Save made there by Lacroix. Now we got a headlock behind the Colorado net. It's Hayden Nickel, and I believe that's Peyton Miller. With 9:10 remaining here in the second. Both teams looking for a wholesale line change, and they'll get one. As we'll take a break in the action. 9:10 to go in the second. 4-3 lead for Bugs hockey. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Grilly Ice House. 9:10 remaining in the second. Shots 25-14 in favor of the Bugs. They have peppered Max Lacroix, and he has made some dynamite saves with a little luck on his side as well. Mudbugs clinging to a 1-goal lead after 7 goals were scored in the first. Of course, we haven't had any goals here in the second. That just makes sense. Maybe that's kind of brought both teams back to some normalcy. Face off to the right of LaCroix. Parich got to take it. Face off one there by the Bucks. And now to the far corner. From the slot there. Boucher ripped one on net. Pad save made there by LaCroix. That was a perfect feed for Boucher, looking for his second of the game. Chase Murray throws it around the far side. Board shot through traffic. Save made there by Seguin Lescarbot, who hasn't faced much traffic in a while. Held in there. Colorado. A snapper. It goes wide. A live board. Yanked out of trouble there by Park. Far side. Murray up ahead. Too far there for Reed. These boards are very live in Colorado. That was the scouting report. Oh, boy. Looked like Park got hit along that right hand. He was shaking it a little bit. And now off the far side, boards back out to center, taken there by Reed. Reed's got it, and he comes in too early. 8:20 remaining here in the second. It is the Bugs 4, the Grit 3. Boy, good-looking crowd, good-looking atmosphere. This is a good-looking barn. And this Grit staff has been absolutely fantastic in their accommodations. Face off one there by Colorado. To the near side there to Merrick Thompson. Through the middle there to Miller. Up ahead there to Graves. Graves for Colorado. In deep into the near corner. He is now tied up, and it's won there by Seminara. It's a good tie up there by Emery. And now taken there by Seminara. Over to Vassalo. Mudbugs can't get it out. Oh, boy. Fumbling around now near corner. Miller, a shot blocked. Good stick tie up there by Foster Nickel and out of the right point. The puck now checkered in down low there for Capasso. Far corner there to Emery, touched up ahead. Far side there to Seminara. He'll touch it ahead to his roommate Vassilon. Vassilon battling for it, and now along to the left side. Up ahead there to Capasso. And Haru gets in the way of it. Haru's got it. Dropped off there to Foster Nickel. He'll fire it up ahead there to Litchard. One man to beat. Litchard crisscrosses. Oh, and he tried to toe drag. That's a good stick there by Payon. Just to knock it out of trouble. Far side, Colorado airmails it up off the stick of Pusateri. And now high slot shot in and out of the glove of Seguin Lescarbot. He couldn't handle it cleanly. That was Jacober with a wild shot on net. And that one almost had enough funk to go in. Off the far side boards all the way down. And boy, both goalies have struggled at times. Both goalies have thrived at times. As we get a whistle for icing on the Grit. 6:43 remaining here in the second, brought to you by DeFata and Associates. The Bugs on top 4-3. Where they are celebrating Halloween a few days earlier. Shot toward the net, blocker save made there by Lacroix. We got astronauts, we got princesses. Shot toward the net through traffic. Hit a body in front. That was a shot there by Murray. Murray again. Oh, and he fanned on it. And now Colorado's going to take it back the other way. Here's Jacober coming in. Bumped off the puck there by Fleet. Good job defensively there by the Mudbugs captain. Up ahead off the stick of Parichka. Parichka's got it. And he'll go ahead and bolt it in to the Grit zone. Far side off the far side boards. Intercepted there by Parichka. He'll drop it off for Fleet. Fleet at the tail end of his shift. Now to the right side there to Parichka. Parichka across to the far side. Handled there by Cook, and Cook will just drive it in behind that Grit net. Now along to the far side. Sturm off the far side. Mason Sturm, the son of former San Jose Shark Marco Sturm. He is from San Jose, California, where I'm from. It's pretty neat. Murphy lifts it back into the Grit zone. Held up a little bit along that near corner. Trying to grab it there with Seminara. Reed's down low now. Mudbugs trying to grease one into the near corner. Park pinches the zone down low. Good work there by Reed. He gets help there by Emery. Now Reed shakes it off the boards. Reed now will just softly love tap it in. Far corner, shot toward the net. Stick save made there by Lacroix as a shot comes in there by Seminara. And the puck now is slapped off the near side windows back out to center. Vassilo will work it back in. Vassilo toward the net. And a save made there by Lacroix. 4:56 remaining here in the second. Shots now 28-17 in favor of Bugs hockey. No goals in this period after 7 combined in the opening frame. Shots, or rather face-off won there by Bugs hockey. The puck gashed in there by Foster Nickel. Now down low in front. Oh, and Litchard's shot got a stick in front. That was Sparks who got a stick in front. And he's able to lift that puck wide of the net. And now Haru right back into his own zone along to that right side. Coming through, intercepted there by Bowden. Bowden down low. Intercepted there by Foster Nickel. And he'll lift it up ahead. His pass intercepted once again there by Burke. Burke up ahead there to Graves. Gets bumped off the puck there by Haru. Now down low, trying to work for it. There is Bowden in front. And a good job there. The lofted out of trouble there by Ryan Burke. Now through the middle, up off the stick. Good stick there by Foster Nickel to the near side. Along to the near side, the puck now is scraped back into the Mudbug zone there by Graves. Now played up ahead. Hayden Nickel touches it in deep. Here's Burke through a seam and a right pad save. Made there by LaCroix. And now far corner. Tough angle there as Hayden Nickel was trying to bank it off the back of LaCroix to the near corner. Waiting for it. Marino along the walls playing in front of his mom and dad. And now in front. Backhander save made there by LaCroix as Marino got in front. Now down low, far corner there to Cook. Played back up top now, right point there to Fleet. Fleet flips one toward the net, and a glove basket stop made there by LaCroix, and he'll hold on to it. 3:23 remaining here in the second. The Mudbugs on top, 4-3. Face off to the left of LaCroix. Face off tied up, and it is won there by the Bugs. Boucher battling for it. Boucher now tied up with his man. Boucher looked annoyed, and now, he almost had a chance there in front. Now the puck is lambasted all the way down. It's going to be an icing on Colorado. Boy, Boucher very annoyed with Gudridge and Didios. Boucher, a small guy, 5'9", 170, so he's climbing the ladder, but he is not shy away from doing that. 3:04 remaining here in the second period. Mudbugs now with 32 shots on LaCroix. Glove down there by Seminara. Now to the left point, Haru able to just thread it in down low. Emery's got it to the near corner there to Seminara. Foster Nickel tries to hold the zone. Pushing and shoving. Right point held in there by Vasilo in front, tipped in front. That was Emery in front. Big save made there by LaCroix. Now far circle, waiting for it, Emery. He just settles it in down low along the boards. Trying to get some help now. Seminara in there for support. Mudbugs change on the fly. It's the long change so they can take advantage. Tied up along the wall. One out free. Now Haru on over to Foster Nickel. Cranks one toward the net. Glove save. Made there by LaCroix, and he'll hold on to it. Stop by the Swamp Shack to get your new Bugs merchandise. They got jerseys, apparel, and much more during the week. Just give us a call, 9 to 5, 318-636-7094. And also, it's open on all home game days. .220 remaining here in the second. Face-off won there by Colorado. Cook, that's Hunter Cook to the far side. And now poked at there by Bowden. Now to the near side, intercepted. Here's Ryan Burke back the other way. Across too far. Actually, it went behind Litchard, rather. Boy, that Grit bench was barking for an interference call on Murphy. Mudbugs might have got away with one as Cook sizzles it in for Colorado in deep into the Mudbug zone. Far side, Murphy up ahead there to Haldenby. Haldenby with numbers to the far side across. Burke to Litchard. He spanks one toward the net. It got blocked. And now Murphy waits. Murphy walks the line. Murphy from the point, throws one toward the net, blocked. There's traffic in front. There is a bevy of humanity in front of that Colorado net. And now worked out free there by Capasso. He'll work it up free near side there to Cook, and Cook able to ram it in, covered up there by Sagan Lescarbot. Who just doesn't look like himself this evening, but he's battling through it, making the stops when he needs to, and he hasn't really faced very many shots in this second period in his defense. 1:14 remaining here in the second. And it's very tricky for a netminder when you don't see very many shots. Face off along the left wing circle to the right of Sagan Lescarbot. And face off won there by the Bugs. Hayden Nickel pokes it up ahead there to Cook. Cook now to the left point. Mudbugs hold the zone momentarily. And now the puck is softly caressed up ahead there to Freifogel. Freifogel Shot toward the net. Goes wide of Sagan Lescarbot. And now a blast from the right point and a glove save made there by Sagan Lescarbot as Bowen Burke put everything on it, and he can't believe it. With 53 seconds remaining in the second. We might not have had any goals in this second period, but it's still been a lot of fun from both ends. Face off far circle, deep in the Mudbug zone. And now battle at, and a good job there by, I believe it was Boucher, to be able to knife it all the way down. And now Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Can they? Good stick there by Parichka. And now along to the left side, taken there by Thompson. He goes through the middle, far side. Now Bowen Burke comes after the whistle. He shoots it after the whistle. The Mudbugs did not appreciate that. Pushing and shoving. Bowen Burke's like, look, I didn't hear the whistle. And now Parichka was tied up with, I believe that was Christian Carter. Are we getting penalties out of this? Wow, we couldn't be. No, there is a penalty. It's going against Bowen Burke. No, they're going to equal it up. They just get both. There's a lot of chirping going across that penalty boxes. I'd love to be a fly on that wall, that conversation. I believe it's Haru who went in, and Bowen Burke with 29 seconds remaining here in the second. And now Mudbugs able to work it back out. Murphy to the near side there to Cook. Along the near corner, 15 seconds remaining. Here in the second, played back up top. Murphy, a blast and a glove save from the far circle. There by LaCroix, pushing and shoving after the whistle. Aiden Nichols in there. He doesn't seem to mind, and he just told Miller, hey, look, you want to fight? We can go. Aiden Nichols telling Miller, hey, look, stop waiting for the officials to get in there. We can drop it in another day, another time in this game. Logan Haru in for roughing, Bowen Burke in for unsportsmanlike conduct, and that's a whole lot of nothing as we skate 4-on-4. 9 seconds remaining here in the second. Face-off won there by Colorado, and they're able to dismiss that puck all the way down in the Mudbug zone. Far side, that's Murphy. He holds on to it, and then it's just bumped off the puck, and that'll do it for the period. Well, the Mudbugs able to put 35 shots on net through 2, but no scoring from either team in the second period, and after 2 periods of play, it is the Bugs 4, the Grit 3. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. We'll talk to Jonah Jasser, serving the first of a 4-game suspension after a hit in last Saturday's game against Lone Star. It's 4-3 in favor of the Bugs. Sonic Drive-In second intermission show coming up. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup Champ 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show, talking about one of our newest favorites and our youngest guy on the Mudbug squad, Jonah Jasser. Jas, first of all, thanks for the time. I do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Chet.
Talk about how this experience in Shreveport so far has been for you.
Oh, it's been great. I've been fortunate to be a part of Shreveport Mudbugs. It's a great community, great fans, everything. So I've been very blessed to be a part of this team and the community.
And talk about where you played last year and how you heard about the Mudbugs. I know you played with Case and Musket, of course, former Mudbug there. Just talk about kind of how you heard about us and where you played last year and kind of the road to come here.
Yeah, so I played away from home last year. I played in Cleveland for the Cleveland Barons, and that was just my first year away from home. I just had many people telling me that would be a good idea to get your experience away from home before you go play junior hockey. So I was pretty fortunate to have a good year away from home just to get adjusted to it before juniors. And then, before I came here, I was teammates with Case and Musket. So he's pretty much the source of how I figured out about the Mudbugs and everything, and basically how I got here, even knowing about the program.
A lot of people know about Case and Musket. What's it like playing with them?
It's pretty great. He's a great guy in the locker room to have, and he's a great guy to have on the ice out there. So it was a pleasure playing with Casey.
You know, one thing I noticed about you, and this was probably since the first trip, into the showcase, is that you do a lot of things on and off the ice. I mean, you're serving the food when we get the noodles and company. You're making sure everybody's got their food right. You're doing all the little things to make an impression, and to do what you feel that you need to do. And even we had a conversation, we're like, well, I don't know, I might not be here next week, or I don't know if I'll make the team, but I'm going to enjoy this experience. And to have that mentality then, and now to look at where you're at now, I mean, have you ever kind of taken a look like, oh, I'm here. I made it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I packed for a week for camp. I mean, I was not expecting too much out of it. So, I mean, like, even Hilly, when I went in for my meeting after the first week, he was like, you seem shocked that you made it. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy to think that I came in camp, free agent, not knowing a thing, not knowing if
Was it a little intimidating coming into camp? I know there was like over 90 guys and a lot of guys older than you, and I'm sure you get ragged on because you're the young pup. Was it a little intimidating for you?
I mean, it was a bit intimidating, but it wasn't my first camp. So you're definitely intimidating. You're going out there to compete for a spot, but I mean, I was confident in my ability to play. So, I mean, I just went out there and did what I felt like I needed to do in order to make the team.
How much is playing the Mudbug style of hockey different than past hockey teams that you played for? Is it different for you?
I mean, it's definitely a big jump from youth hockey to the Mudbugs, just because it's so much more physical, so much faster, just so much competitive. Everyone out there is working constantly to earn their spot at this level and also for the next level. So it's definitely much more intense than the previous level I played at.
We're talking to Jonah Jasser here in the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show, and you talked about your family going to Egypt. You were supposed to be on that trip. You told me that. And obviously now they're in Egypt and you're not. Your dad, part Egyptian? He has an Egyptian background? I'm trying to kind of follow your background.
Yeah, so my dad, he grew up in Kuwait. His mother's Egyptian, so he's Jordanian and Egyptian. So, yeah, they're over there right now.
Are you missing it?
I mean, I'm kind of missing my parents a little bit, but I mean, I'm glad I'm not on that trip with them. I'm sure.
That's what I wanted to hear. How did you get into hockey?
Growing up, I lived in Anchorage, Alaska. So when I was in kindergarten, my teacher thought I was a spaz or something and recommended I get into a sport like hockey because her son played hockey, just to get rid of some of that extra energy I had as a kid.
How long did you live in Anchorage, Alaska for?
I lived in Anchorage, Alaska for about 12 years.
So you would consider that your hometown?
I mean, I say Dallas as my hometown. I've lived there for 5 years now, so I just say Dallas. It's easier for people to comprehend, I think.
Yeah. So living in Alaska, have you had like moose?
Yeah. I actually have a picture on my phone of me dabbing in front of a moose back in the day.
I like that. They're pretty big.
Yeah, they're actually very surprisingly big, and the thing you don't expect from them is they're actually like, very destructive. People think there's no danger and end up getting hurt by them.
And bear? Have you had bear meat?
Yeah, definitely a few encounters with bears in your yard, but nothing like scary where I ran into on a trail or something like that.
Have you ever eaten bear?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I was wondering if that was a regular Alaskan thing because you've been there for the first 12 years of your life. But being in Dallas, I mean, talk about what that's like. I mean, people think about the Dallas Stars, but they got a great, hockey program. You think about Dallas Elite you played for and that youth hockey program. Talk about how that's helped shape you.
Yeah, so living in Dallas has been great. It's definitely a big jump from Alaska and the hockey world. It's so much bigger in Dallas. The whole Dallas Stars program is huge nowadays. Dallas Stars Elite. It's becoming a big organization in the youth hockey world, and I feel like that gets you a lot of exposure playing for that team and the leagues they play in. And I think that's very beneficial to players like myself, just playing on that team and against some competitive teams from throughout the country.
Anytime I talk to Dan Wildfong, he always praises your play and always talks about the young man and the great potential that you have. I know you didn't play for Dan Wildfong, but you did work with him a little bit?
Yeah, so I skated with him and a group of junior hockey players over the summer.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Definitely helped push me. Practicing with that group of players that he had out there. So it was pretty awesome.
Before we let you go, I know that billeting is a big experience here, and you're staying with first-time billets and a close family of mine as well. The Cepedas, Miss Kimberly, Chris, Ken, Lane. Talk about how that experience is for you.
Oh, it's been awesome. It's been so great. They got this dog named Tuca. He's just he's a good buddy of mine. He's become a good
I noticed a few videos. Yeah, you've been playing around with him a lot.
Yeah. He's become a good buddy of mine. I mean, they've been great. Their food over there is awesome.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing?
It's this sausage called Hawaiian crack sausage. So good. It's the best thing ever.
There's more than one dog in that house, isn't there?
Yeah, there's 3 pit bulls. So sometimes it gets a little crazy, but I mean they're great dogs. I love them.
Do you have a dog back home?
Yeah, I have 2 collies back home. So it's kind of nice to be in a billet house with pups.
That's Jonah Jasser of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thank you so much for the time, and good luck this season.
Thank you very much.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning, along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is How We Sonic, joined by a special guest, corporate partner, Mr. Stan Stava from SS Advertising, who's involved with UAPI, bedroom sleep shops, Snyder floor covering, Jimco portable buildings, and commercial power equipment. Mr. Stan, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here today.
Talk about the corporate partnership. It has started since we came back in the North American Hockey League back in the 2016-2017 season. And what caught your eye about the Mudbugs? And this involvement has been great.
Well, you know, so many of the advertisers that I work with want to do stuff that's community related, and this, of course, is the team for the Shreveport Bossiers, as well as a lot of the architects, and they wanted to be able to show their support for the Mudbugs and for our local team.
And talk about what has been so fulfilling, and really this is now our 5th season, and we've been working with you season by season, and what kind of has stuck out about you that you've really enjoyed that has brought you back year after year?
I enjoy hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, always have been. But for a lot of the advertisers that were just getting new to hockey, one of the things that they've really enjoyed is, again, it's not only that support, but how much their kids enjoy it. Bedroom Sleep Shops. He's got a couple of children, and they've gotten involved. UAPI actually has a couple of younger folks, teenagers, and they've gotten involved with the Junior Hockey League. So it's so much for the whole family to be able to do. It's been a matter of, in a lot of cases, a lot of their children, a lot of their families gotten really involved and really enjoy going to the games.
And one of the exciting projects that fans got to see just a little glimpse of in our video was the new Mudbugs locker room. A renovation thanks to Snyder floor covering. And just talk about that whole project and how all that came about.
Oh, absolutely. Snyder's been with the team for, 3 or 4 years now, and is really a big supporter of it. A lot of his employees will go to the games, always asking for tickets, and want to go if he's got extra tickets to the games and things like that. And just again, what ends up happening so much with the people that come on, advertisers and supporters, ends up really does partnering with the Mudbugs, and Mudbugs try to go to their supporters as well when they need things.
Talk about Jimco portable buildings and what they're all about.
Yeah, Jimco is really into the Mudbugs as well. He's got a young son and daughter, I think they're ages around 10 and 12. They are into the hockey. He really likes, again, to support the team. They, of course, in this area are one of the only places that actually locally owned here actually build their own buildings. Most of the time you have to order them out of Minnesota or all the stuff from Minnesota or Oklahoma. He actually has a warehouse right here up near North Market, or right off of North Market, North Shreveport, and is one of the only manufacturers of them right here in the area.
We're always looking to attract more corporate partners for Mudbugs hockey and also pull more fans, especially during these difficult times. What is your most enjoyable part when you're at a Mudbugs game?
I think I'm a little bit different than everybody else in the sense that I'm a huge hockey fan, have been since I was a kid. I can remember watching them long ago on CBS on Sunday afternoons. But I think for the thing that everybody enjoys is how y'all do keep the activities going to the games, whether it's some music, whether it's games on the ice, things like that. You don't just have to be a super hockey fan in order to go to the Mudbugs games, because there's all kind of entertainment if you're just a casual fan, but you enjoy watching all the different games and all the things that, again, are very family oriented.
And what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is it's just advertising, but the number 773-6758. Again, that's 773-6758, or stan.stava, S-T-A-V-A, at gmail.com. Or I'm sure, in all seriousness, if you call the Mudbugs and say, hey, heard y'all's advertising guy on the radio, or the guy that works with all those clients or whatever, give us a holler, and or give them a holler. I'm sure they can get in touch with me.
That's Mr. Stan Stava, one of our proud corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, thanks so much, and I look forward to many years of supporting Mudbugs Hockey.
That'll do it. We'll have more after these messages here on the second intermission show, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Grilly Ice House. The Mudbugs are on top 4-3. No goals in that second period. Shot totals in favor of Bugs Hockey 35-18. after 2. Third period coming up, and it's brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janu and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Nick Marino's 6th goal of the season is the difference in this game, and that happened all the way back at 14:49 of the opening period from Hayden Nickel. Nice night for Hayden Nickel. He's got a goal and an assist, and Nick Marino's goal is your State Farm drive of the game, brought to you by Ben Tolis from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. Ben Tolis from State Farm, a proud partner of Mudbugs Hockey. I want to thank all our 2023-2024 Mudbug Billet families for everything they do. Big thanks to John and Brianna Belton. Johnny Belton's in the house today. Good to see him. Harriet Body, Courtney and Jason Davis, Keith and Becca Gibb, Kristen and Jeremy Kennedy, Amanda and Drew Lewis, James and Amanda Meyer, Miss Karen Mitchell, Sarah and Jason Morris, Martin and Carla Mueller, along with Chucky Landry in the building. Ronnie and Bridget Peterson, Mark and Heather Price, Bo and Lee Range, Randy and Tanya Reeves, Casey Ryan and Dave Percotta, Don and Janice Watt, Mr. Mark Weldon, Beth and Mark Wood, Scott and Karen Musket, Brad and Yoni Rayburn, and Chris and Kimberly Cepeda for all being proud billets of the Shreveport Mudbugs. We can't do it without you. Hashtag love our billets. The puck is dropped in the third, and we're underway. Mudbugs have the puck. That's cooked through the middle. Intercepted there by Dedeos. He's outnumbered. He goes right through the seam. Shot toward the net. Off the glove of Sagan Lescarbot, and it trickles wide. That is just the 18th shot that Sagan Lescarbot has faced, and he just hasn't looked comfortable in net. He's going to try to battle through it tonight to get the victory for the Bugs here. And now along the near corner, circling, there is Cook. He'll now dish it in down over there to Burke. Burke now works it back to the point. They get a line change on the fly. Burke now to the right point there to his buddy Park. Park now yanks one toward the net, blocked, backhander, and a left pad save made there by Lacroix. As trying to tuck that one home was Burke on the old give and go play between those two buddies. Big hello to the Burke family tuning tonight from London, Ontario. They might be with the Park family. They're all tuned tonight. We're glad to have them all with us from Canada. The Murphy family in the building tonight. They made the trip from Canada. Glad to have them with us, and they all look alike. The Bugs win the drop. Pusateri a blast. And that was a blocker save made there by Lacroix. Remy Pusateri, one of the newest Mudbugs just for this weekend, making his debut on the blue line. And he is a young man. Uh-oh, intercepted coming in. Great stick there by Murphy. He saved a goal as Capasso tried to get one in. Now behind the net, Murphy. To the far side there to Vassalo. Vassalo now wrists it up ahead. Intercepted. It's a good lane cut off there by Helgeson. And it's played on back, and Fleet's going to take it all the way back. Far side. Fleet to the near side there to Pusateri. Pusateri now to the near side there to Boucher. Boucher's pass. He grabs his loose change along the far side, Fleet, and he'll go ahead and just push it in behind the Colorado net to the far corner, taken there by Carter. Carter up ahead. Oh, what a hard hit. As it looked like Jacober went down. To the near side, that's Chase Murray. He'll jolt it in. Sticked down there by Lacroix. Lacroix now looks over to his right. Taken there by Murray, swinging away. Shot toward the net. And a right pad save made there by Lacroix. And a shot there by Parichka. Another shot smothered up there by Lacroix. And a shot from the right point by Park. 2:21 gone by here in the third period. Brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. The Mudbugs hanging on to a 4-3 lead in Colorado. Shot total staggering right now, 39-19 in favor of Bugs hockey. Face-off tied up, one there by Colorado. to the far side. And now Bowden to the right side, taken there by Thompson. And he'll go ahead and joust it in. Into the near corner to the left of Sagan Lescarbal. As the puck now shuffled to the far side, Hayden Nickel in on pursuit. He battles, he steals. Hayden Nickel now behind the net. Played back up top, corralled there by Haru. Hammers one toward the net, it gets blocked. And a good steal there by Hayden Nickel. Now down low to the near corner there to Cook. Cook's got it. Cook now to the right point. Haru spins one toward the net off the stick of Hayden Nickel, and a good save made there by Lacroix. Now to the far corner. Going to be handled there by Sturm. Up off the skate of Park. I think it's too many men on Shreveport. Coach Soupy protesting that one. It was close. They were coming through a wholesale line change. And the Mudbugs are going to go on the first choice personnel penalty kill. Bryce Boucher will serve the too many men. There's a chance for Colorado. Mudbugs won the draw, but they couldn't get it out. And now down low, shot toward the net, corralled there by Sagan Lescarbal as Capasso ripped one on net. Fleet took a stick across the face from Miller. 10 seconds gone by on the too many men call. .16:40 remaining in the third. Face off tied up, one there by the Bugs. Can they get it out? They cannot. Held in there by Payon. Payon will softly scrape it into that far side. Now taken there by Burke. Burke's got it. And he'll strike it around the near side boards, but not out. Gutteridge, shot toward the net. Stick save. And he holds on to it. It's Sagan Lescarbal. Mudbugs holding on here as they are on top of this contest 4-3. Elliot Sagan Lescarbal just trying to battle through. Shots now 41-21 in favor of Bugs hockey. Face off near circle to the left of Sagan Lescarbal. Face off tied up, one there by Colorado. In the near corner, Miller settles it down to the near side boards, now down low. And fought off there by Park, and Park get it off the walls. It's a good scrum here by the Bugs, killing off some precious seconds. And now played out free. Here's Gutteridge across, down low, an errant pass now taken there by Miller. He got hauled down. Might have lost his footing, though. Now played, and a good job there by Cook to steal it. And he'll go ahead and soccer it off the far side boards and all the way down. 53 seconds left on the too many men call. To the near side there to Jacober. Jacober now will jar it in. Good there by Ryan Burke. And now taken away there by Thompson. One last chance here for the Grit. With down to 20 seconds left on this power play. Into the far corner now. Ryan Burke rakes it, but not out. Held in there. Bowen Burke, far side, shot toward the net, blocked. And now turnaround, trying to grab it. And now played back to the left point. Boy, Coach Soupy thought that puck came out. It was close to the right side. Burke a shot, save made, rebound chance, fumbling around. And a shot on a right pad save made there by Sagan Lescarbal. The penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. To the near side now. Haru will throw it off the far side boards, but not out. And a glove save made there by Sagan Lescarbal on a shot from the left point there by Thompson. Elliot Sagan Lescarbal starting to settle in. He's got 22 stops on the night. 5:27 gone by here in the third. Face off far circle. Deep in the Mudbug zone. Face off one there by the Grit. The Mudbugs, good job to clear it. They get it back out to center. That's a good battle there by Parichka. Parichka now able to push it in, but now taken back out now. Up ahead, sparks a shot. Fought off there by Sagan Lescarbot, and it goes into the protective netting for a break in the action. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings BOGO Tuesday, boneless wings BOGO Thursday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beers, sports. Face off, right wing circle. Deep in the Bug zone. Tied up, one there by Colorado. They'll yank it in, down low behind the net there by Bowden, and taken there by Fleet up ahead. And now chopped. Oh! And a hard hit. Trying to line him up there was Chase Murray. And now Murray off the near side boards. He'll be able to sling it up ahead there for Reed. Reed able to rattle it in, and he gets taken down. He was looking for a call along that far corner. And now the Grit have the puck. As the puck now blasted all the way down. Should be icing on Colorado, and it will be. 4-3 lead for the Bugs. It's been that way since the 14:49 mark of the opening period. Face-off will come to the left of Max Lacroix. Lacroix. I want to say Lacroix so bad because I'm thinking about Croy Evingson, former Mudbug. That's a long time ago. First-year Mudbugs hockey. Back in 2016, 2017. If you remember him, give me a shout. Shot toward the net, blocked as Vassilo was looking for one on net. Now to the right point, and that one deflects out of the zone. Foster Nickel muscles it up ahead off the stick of Emery. And Seminara muscles it to the far side there to Vassilo. They'll play it back to Murphy. Mudbugs get some fresh blue liners. To the left side, the Murphy, as the puck wristed behind Emery, and it goes down the length for icing. It's not what the Mudbugs wanted to do there. The ice getting chewed up a bit here in the third. Almost 7 minutes gone by in this third period. Shreveport 4, Colorado 3. Far side. Face-off tied up and won there by Colorado. Now to the right point, Payon. A shot toward the net gets blocked. Now it was a shot there by Jacober through traffic. To the far side. And now play to the left point. Handled there by Gutteridge. Now down low. Freifogel in behind the Bugs net. Now to the near corner. Jacober down low, back door, hit the post, they score. Boy, I thought it hit the original post, but it tucked in. And that's just a brilliant pass and a brilliant finish from Thompson. And we're all even, 4-4. Time of the goal comes at 7:26 into the third. Boy, he just tucked it in. And now this crowd is alive and well. Mudbugs trying to claw back here. Back the other way. Here they come. 4-4 game. Another wild one for the Bugs. Worked in deep, and the puck kicked out of trouble. It's a good job there by Mason Sturm. And now far side, yanker toward the net. Stick save made there by Sagan Lescarbot. Mudbugs trying to hang in there. To the near side there to Burke. They'll wrist it right back out to center. And boy, the Mudbugs a little flat-footed. They got to hold their composure here. Up ahead there to Burke. Here's Burke coming right back in. Thrown through the slot off the stick of Parichka. He couldn't handle it cleanly. As the puck now winding back into the Mudbug zone to the near side there to Parichka, who gets bumped off the puck there by Sturm. And the Mudbugs know that this is a momentum shifter as everybody on that Colorado bench is up on their feet. Mudbugs got to thwart the momentum here. Murray, far side. Murray to the near side there to Boucher. And Boucher able to knock it in to the grit zone as the puck now pitchforked all the way down. The Mudbug captain, Liam Fleet, dropped off there to Murphy. Uh-oh, did Murphy give it away? He did. Far side! And a shot that was whiffed at there by Bowden to the left point now. Shot toward the net, sticked on, and a save made there by Sagan Lescarbot. Now to the right point, held in there by Sturm. He'll work it in down low. They're looking for the back door. That's Freifogel. Freifogel's got one goal. And now played back to the left point. Settled down there by Colorado. A yanker toward the net. Far circle shot gets whiffed at. Another chance here. Sturm sizzles one toward the net. Glove save. Made there by Sagan Lescarbot, and he'll hold on to it with 10-11 to go in the third. Both teams want a wholesale line change, and I don't blame them. A 4-4 contest. Nothing coming easy for the Mudbugs in this game or this season. Face-off tied up. Looked like a draw. Now Sparks down low. Murphy able to cut him off. Murphy's got the puck. And Murphy able to thread it up ahead with a little space here. Here's Hayden Nickel coming around the corner and gets bumped off the puck. He was trying to fly through, and now he worked it into that far corner. Hayden Nickel getting some help there from Braden Cook. Cook's got it down low. Marino, a backhander. Oh, and he shot it wide. That was Hayden Nickel. He missed it by an inch. He was trying to go top shelf, but he couldn't find the wine. And now through the middle, Hayden Nickel, here he comes. He's looking for more. Hayden Nickel drops it in down low. And far side, a hard check as Gudridge to the far corner. Up ahead, Bowden and Colorado, they got numbers. Payona shot blocked in front off the skate of Park and into the protective netting. And we'll get a break in the action. 9:13 remaining in the third. We are deadlocked at 4. And we get a break in the action. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Grilly Ice House. It is a 4-4 game after Jordan Gudridge able to backdoor Sagan Lescarbot with a wicked slapper at 7:25 into the third. It was his second of the year from Payon. And this is a wild one, folks. A 4-4 contest. Mudbugs are really kicking themselves after a two-man power play that they could not take advantage on in the second. That was a big opportunity. Face-off won there by Bugs Hockey. Haru to the near side, up ahead, off the stick, up ahead there to Haldenby. Haldenby with a little space, dropped up to Burke. Burke a snapper, he scores! Ryan Burke, top shelf, where the ladies hide the fine wine, with a left wing circle blast. And Ryan Burke comes through big time with 9 minutes to go in the third. The Mudbugs are back on top 5-4. It's Burke's 6th of the season, and the Mudbugs in this seesaw affair have a 1-goal lead again. Great work by Haldenby. And right back on nets again. Les Carbeau makes the save. Boy, a wild one, and the Mudbugs are doing everything they can to come away with a victory. Ryan Burke's 6th from Haldenby as the Mudbugs retake the lead 5-4. As the puck now gets on net, and Lacroix will make the save. Oh, check that. That was an icing on Bugs hockey. Forgive me. Face-off tied up, one there by Bugs hockey off the far side window. And now along the near side, down low into the Bugs zone. Now far side there to Cook. Cook's got it. Off the far side window. And loose puck now taken there by Park. And up off the stick of Freifogel. Now Freifogel off the stick of Carter. And now taken there by Park. And Mudbugs had trouble getting it out. Hayden Nickel. He'll drop it off to Haru. Haru to the left side there to Boucher. And Boucher's going to go ahead and shake that baby into the far corner for Reed. Reed's got it. Shot toward the net. Stick save made there by Lacroix. That was a turnaround shot there by Boucher with 7:31 to go in the third. Shreveport 5, Colorado 4. Shots now 43-32 in favor of the two-time Robertson Cup champions. Haldenby to take the draw from the right wing circle. Face-off tied up and won there by Haldenby. Litchard's got it. And now fought off. Haldenby held in there, right point. Fleet down low there to Burke. Burke's waiting, back to Fleet, across. Oh, and Litchard tried to get one on. It got blocked in front. Litchard now near half wall, back up top now. Over to Murray, on over to Fleet. Fleet's got it. Fleet waits. Fleet now over to Murray. Murray waits. Murray now will just thread it in. Litchard, a turnaround shot, got blocked in front. That's a good job there by Payon. Held in there by Litchard. Into the near half wall. Fleet kicks it in down low along the end boards. Good zone time here for the Bugs. Battling. Here, turnaround shot there by Litchard. Stick save made there by Lacroix. Into the near corner. Litchard off the walls, and now the puck is going to be able to be scraped all the way down there by Capasso. Murray to the near side. Up ahead, off the stick, taken there by Seminara. Seminara into the near corner it goes. Shot there by Murphy. Looking for a redirector off the stick of Vassilo. Vassilo now, far corner. And now played back out to center. And now Murphy works it in. And he's able to crank a shot on net. Easily paddle away there by Lacroix. Up ahead. Here's Poirier. Pelts one on net. Routine pad stop made there by Sagan Lescarbot. Far side there to Seminara. Seminara right side. He'll scale it up ahead there to Vassalon. And now Park wants to take a U-turn back. Park through the middle. He'll just dump it in. 5.5 to go in the third. Held in there by the Bugs. Sturm off the near side boards. Played back up top now. Park tries to hold the zone. And now Cook's got it. High slot. And taken back out to center there by Didios. Park's got it. Far side there to Haru. Up off the stick of Hayden Nickel. In deep it goes. Into the grit zone. The clock's starting to become a factor for Colorado. Mudbugs on top 5-4. 5 minutes to go in the third. Boucher along the left side. Oh, pushing and shoving now. Fleet got roughed up. He was looking for a call. And now into the near corner. Oh, no, we got a collision into the near corner. We got a fight. It's Boucher. Boucher with a right hook. He's tied up with his man, and he takes him down. And that'll do it. It was a short scuffle between Boucher and I'm trying to get the Colorado Grit. And it's Goodridge who had a good bout. While it lasted, Boucher had enough. Colorado had enough. And the two were bound to tango. Boy, Liam Fleet looked like he got his helmet ripped off along that near corner, and that's what he was arguing about. There was a lot going on the Mudbug side of the ice. We're going to see what's going to happen here. So they're both coming off. Is there going to be an extra instigator? And that's what Colorado's barking for right now. 4:48 to go in the third. Does not look like anything extra on either team. Nice little bout for Boucher. Now Hayden Nickel starting to work the lead official a bit. And now Coach Soupy looks very curious right now. Boy, and Steve Haddon is licking into the officials right now in front of that Grit bench. He is letting the official have every word of that, and he's probably talking about that incident that happened within Fleet, too. There is a lot going on that Colorado bench. Steve Haddon, one of the good guys in hockey, letting the officials have it right now. That is a lengthy and spitfire type of conversation from the Grit bench boss, who's spent a lot of time in hockey. We stay 5-on-5, 4:48 to go in the third. Face-off one there by Haldenby. And a good job there by Litchard to lift it in deep, and now the puck is saucered back out to center. Foster Nickel will go ahead and knife it in down low into the Grit zone. Into the far corner. Hard check. Burke played to the right point. Foster couldn't hold the zone. Uh-oh. And right back for support there is Murphy. He'll mail it off the near side boards. Up off the stick. Good steal there by Haldenby. He drops it off to Litchard, and he couldn't handle it cleanly. And now taken back now. Here's Freifogel coming in. Shot toward the net, got blocked. And now turn around to the right point. That's Bowen Burke. They'll work it into that near half wall. Worked out free there by Freifogel. Far side Haldenby. Up off the far side window. Back out to center onto the stick of Litchard. He's outnumbered, so he'll just touch it in deep. We're down to 3:55 to go in the third. The Mudbugs 5, the Grit 4. Far side to the right side. Mishandled a little bit there by Helgeson. Now Cook to Park. Far side there to Haru. Haru waits, and he'll spank it in. Coach Supi yelling at his guys to get pucks deep. The clock starting to wind down. We'll keep an eye out on Lacroix as he starts to look over at Steve Haddon. Along to the near corner. Puck now held in there by Sturm. Intercepted there by Marino as he's able to pop it all the way down. Hayden Nickel worked in on the forecheck. Holds on to his guy a little bit. Off to the far side. Didios works it back to his blue line. 3 minutes to go. Up off the stick of Poirier. In deep. Now up ahead. Oh no, did Parichka touch that? He didn't. It's an icing on Bugs hockey, and that's not what Coach Supi wanted. With 2:48 to go, they can get Lacroix out now. Lacroix looking over at the Grit bench. No sign yet. It's a little early sometimes for certain coaches to go with the extra attacker. He's starting to, well, he's going to skate. It's going to be about 10 feet ahead of his net. We're still 5-on-5. Both teams with timeouts in their back pocket. Face-off won there by Colorado. They have it to the far corner. And now to the far, thrown in front. Parichka going to try to grab it, and he does. And he's able to scoot it back out to center. And coming back into his net, there's Lacroix. Into the near corner it goes. Mudbucks trying to hold the zone. They cannot. Now off the far side, up ahead, too far. Foster Nickel able to chip it up ahead. Parichka, one man to beat, but getting back there is Burke. That's Bowen Burke. And now Steve Haddon starting to signal off on Lacroix. Lacroix waiting. They got to get the puck in deep. Burke now throws it in deep. Still no sign yet. We're still 5-on-5. Steve Haddon wants to wait for Colorado. Probably a good idea as the puck is wristed all the way down. It hit the stick of Ryan Burke. No icing. Oh, great work there by Burke. Litchard's got it now. He'll circle the wagon to the near corner there to Park. Mudbugs trying to work some clock. Into the near corner it goes. Into the near half wall. Jacober able to work it back out to Freifogel. And a hard check now worked in deep. Here's a chance. Payon, stick save. Made there by Seguin Lescarbot. Game saver. In front now. Turnaround through the slot. That one deflected wide. Lacroix looking for the sign. No sign yet. Still 5-on-5. I don't understand this. Played around now. Now we go. 6-on-5. Empty net to my left. And the puck deflected back out to center. And now in front to the right side, Thompson drops it off, intercepted there by Marino toward the empty net, and he misses it wide. It's an icing on Colorado, and Steve Haddon's got the timeout signal, and here we go. He's going to get the board out, and he immediately called timeout, did not waste any time with 56 seconds to go in regulation. Boy, Elliot Seguin Lescarbot with perhaps his biggest save of the night in front on Payon, who had all kinds of space. And the shaft of Seguin Lescarbot's stick able to keep the puck out. He is quietly having a good night. He's got 30 saves on the night. Shots 44-34 in favor of Bugs hockey. Michael Hill, the Mudbugs associate head coach, has got the board out. A couple of scenarios. This is what we do if we win the draw. This is what happens if we lose the draw. This is how we want to protect the net. And the one thing about 6-on-5 is it's crowded. It's very crowded in the zone. So Mudbugs got to make sure they close gaps up. And that's what Michael Hill and Coach Supi are emphasizing right now. Now, Coach Supi has a timeout. Everybody's on their feet. Face off to the right of Sagan Lescarbot. He waits. Face off one there by the Bugs. Uh-oh. Haru along the inboards. And now Hayden Nickel off the far side window all the way down. It's going to go all the way down for icing on the Bugs. No soft clear there with 46 seconds to go now in the third. Boy, Hayden Nickel tried everything he could along that far boards, and it's harder. Easier said than done. And a little easier from up here than it is down there. Face off to the right of Sagan Lescarbot. Face off tied up and one there by the Bugs. They lift it off the far side window all the way down. Here's Marino for the empty net. A backhander. He scores! It's going to count. Empty netter for Nick Marino. Mudbugs 6, the Grit 4. With 38 seconds to go. And what a night for Nick Marino. He's got a pair of goals with his mom and dad who made the trip from Beantown. And he had to earn every bit of that. Boy, a great night for Nick Marino. And now worked in deep. 20 seconds to go. In deep now. Blocked off there by Haru. Into the near corner. Hard hit, pushing and shoving. This one's going to get ugly, folks. Along to the far side now. Haru's got it. Haru laser beams it toward the empty net. He shot it wide. And now 4 seconds remaining here in the third. And the Mudbugs are going to win on Kimberly Jack's birthday. Did I forget to mention it's automatic win day on Kimberly Jack's big day? And the Mudbugs are going to do it for her and everybody else tuned in tonight. Face-off tied up. One there by Colorado. Shot on net. Gets blocked, and that'll do it. Mudbugs win. Mudbugs win. Claws up. Final score, the Mudbugs 6, the Grit 4. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Final score from the Greeley Ice House in Greeley, Colorado. The Mudbugs are winners tonight, 6-4. It was a wild and crazy opening period, but the Mudbugs able to restore order, and it did not look pretty at times. It looked a little greasy, and it looked a little bit wonky, but the Mudbugs find a way to get out of the opening game of this series with a victory. Nice night for Elliot Sagan Lescarbot as he made perhaps his biggest save in the last couple of minutes of the contest and he finishes the game with 30 saves on the evening as the Mudbugs win their 9th on the night. Final score, once again, 6-4. Nice night from Nick Marino. He does it in front of his mom and dad. He gets a pair of goals, including the empty net tally. Hayden Nickel, 1 goal, 1 assist. And everybody seemed to have to play a big role in this game. Kyan Haldenby had a great game. I mean, guys were winning draws. Guys were battling as the Mudbugs come away with a big victory this evening. Final score of the Mudbugs 6, the Grit 4. We're going to give you all the goal scores for the Mudbugs as the Mudbugs get goals once again from Bryce Boucher, Hayden Nickel, Colin Vassallo, and then Nick Marino with a pair, Ryan Burke with the eventual game winner. Your goal scorers for Colorado: Freifogel, Nicholas Payon, Wilder Jacober, Jordan Gudridge. And the Mudbugs come away with the win 6-4. With the win, the Mudbugs go to 9-5-1. So they're climbing up the old pecking order in that South Division standings, as at the end of the night they could be tied for third place again. With the loss, Colorado drops their 4th straight. They're now 5-7-2 overall. And that'll wrap things up here from the Grilly Ice House in Colorado. I'm Chet Yoder signing off. Final score, it is the Mudbugs 6, the Grit 4. Have a good night and a better tomorrow. And as always,